Hey Pisces, I'm Eleanor and welcome to Peaches by Starlight Tarot. This is your 4th week of July reading and I'm using the White Sage Tarot to discuss your weekly energy of cleaning house and the Six of Swords. So this is going to be clearing out physical clutter, but also habits and relationships that are harshing your groove, causing stress or mental chaos or overwhelm. At the end, I'm doing a pick a card using, let's see if I can pick it up, Mandala circles. And so go ahead and set your intention for whether card 1, 2, or 3 will have a message for you, or all 3 if that's what you feel like. This is a reading for the general collective. So if you would like a private reading all about what's going on with you, my Etsy page is linked below. And the way it works is I have all of my decks listed, both tarot and oracle. So you get to choose the decks that you feel like will have messages for you. You can choose as many cards as you want so you can control how, whether it's a small reading or a big reading. And it's fun to customize and all that good stuff. Anyways, you have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the World, and the Ten of Swords. The first thing, what I kept hearing was backing out, backing out. So if you've come to some achievement, something that felt like balance, but it went wrong already, let me reassure you that you are leveling up, not backtracking. And let me feel like it because there's a sense that this is familiar. With the reverse Two of Pentacles in this particular deck, it's talking about, it's a reminder that growth is not a linear path. It is a spiral. And so you are spiraling upwards. And so there's a sense to where you come around again, you visit each lesson again, but it's like on level 1 and level 2. So it's interesting that you have the reverse Ten of Pentacles here because I feel like it was last month or the month before, the Ten of Pentacles was your monthly theme. So this is something that you invested a lot in achieving and you made it and you succeeded, and for a moment it felt like everything was working out, and then this Ten of Swords comes in and shut it down with some kind of change. The rules changed, something changed. So it's like, kind of like the reopening of the economy almost. There's a lifting of restrictions. We thought we were successful. Things were going to go back to normal. And then all of a sudden cases spike. And now there's like, okay, what do we do? Do we shut down again? What? And so that's just like kind of on the topical scale. But this is, something more personal to you. But that's just an illustration. The World here does imply the completion of a cycle. And with 2 tens, that's exactly what happened. There was a completion of a cycle. So that's why it's not like, if the World were in reverse, then I'd be like, you are stuck. You are repeating the same thing over and over. But you have the World in the upright. So the cycle is complete. And so you have leveled up. And you are going around again on the next difficulty level. And I wish it doesn't... That's just the way it goes. I've been asking myself for the last 20 years, when does it get easier? When do I get to rest on my laurels? And it's like, you don't. You get your little, Mario gets his little fireworks at the end of the level, and then you are on the next level. And it does continue to get harder, but you get better at the game. So the thing you can do for yourself to prepare for this next go around is to lighten your load, to declutter your physical and mental space, your emotional space. Remove anything from the old cycle that you aren't going to need in the new one, is essentially your guidance for this week. Now, here's the thing about this Mandala Circle deck. I felt guided to use it specifically for you, although I don't have it memorized. I try to only use decks on camera that I have memorized and don't have to use the little insert for, but I was guided. I was told this is the deck for you guys, so please forgive me that I do have to refer to the little handout because I don't use this deck very often. It's adorable and I love it and it's beautiful. I don't know why I don't use it more often. I should memorize it. Okay, let me tune into Pisces. Okay. Card 1 for Pisces. This is the Rose, and the Rose says, I think this is about love. Eternal love, soulful, angel communication through scent. So I like how we have cleaning house and something about scent. So that is going to be like in the literal sense, opening the windows and airing out your space. Creating an environment that feels loving to you. Paying attention to, is it feng shui and flow and energy and beautifying. That's what I'm doing in my front room right now, is I am actually rearranging and getting rid of old stuff and bringing in new stuff. And it sounds superficial, but there is a different, when I come home from work and I walk in that front door, there is a different feeling. There is a feeling of this, of peace, of walking in from a hard day's work into that room versus before walking into chaos on top of chaos. So, and there are studies about clutter and what it does to your psyche. So, for real. Anyway, card 2, you have the owl. Let's see. Important changes are taking place or about to happen. Wisdom. So, this is, like I said, that Ten of Swords is about change and the end of a cycle and starting a new one. And this whole new cycle being different. And preparing for change by letting go of the old. Card 3, you have Morning Glory, and I'm pretty sure that's a very similar thing about a new day dawning, fresh energy, hope, and rebirth. And the world having come and completing a cycle and starting a new one, it is like being reborn into a new cycle and being hopeful. And so that can be when you're clearing out. I also talk about clearing out mental things, resentment, and clearing out negative patterns, negative thought patterning that can be a blockage to hope. Okay? So like, share, and subscribe and all that good stuff. And I'll talk to you in a week. Thank you.